This is a book talk for A Good Girl's Guide to Murder by Holly Jackson. I cannot say enough about this book. I could sit here and gush about it all day long. If you are a fan of mysteries, if you really liked One of Us is Lying, They Wish They Were Us, anything along those lines, any type of true crime show or podcast, A Good Girl's Guide to Murder is perfect for you. So here's the basic summary. In Fairview, every senior has to do a senior capstone project. For hers, Pippa decides she wants to do an examination of a pretty famous murder case that took place in Fairview 5 years ago. 5 years ago, Andy Bell was a high school senior and she was murdered by her boyfriend at the time, Sal Singh. And shortly after he kills her, he kills himself. The case is open and shut because of the enormous amount of evidence linking Sal to the crime. Everybody in Fairview believes that Sal did it. However, as Pippa starts looking into the case more and more, she starts finding quite a bit of evidence to suggest that Sal's actually innocent and that the killer is still out there. And so as she digs deeper and finds more and more clues, she has to interview people that she knows and loves, and she has to question everyone around her. And she starts realizing that no one is really who they seem to be. And of course, if the killer is still out there, they are not going to be too happy with Pippa digging into this case. This book is a true crime lover's dream book. I absolutely adored it, and I cannot recommend it enough. I do recommend the audio version of it. If you ever listen to Courtney Summers' Sadie, it's a lot like that. They hire a lot of different voice actors, and it sounds a bit like a podcast, and it sounds like that because Pippa, when she interviews people, they bring in voice actors and they have like a grainy quality to them. So it sounds really realistic. If you've ever listened to a podcast like Serial, it's going to be a lot like that. And it's a really immersive experience that I think you'll really enjoy.